What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow, an FM21 series where we look at some young talent on Football Manager and we see how they get on over the course of their careers, to give you guys a heads up on what these players just turn into, and maybe it's the player you're missing in your lineup. So if you're excited for this episode, hit the like button down below and subscribe for daily content. And FIFA, I know it's back and we're trying. I've actually really enjoyed FIFA the last 2 weeks off camera, so I'm actually playing online and also playing career mode. So yeah, I think maybe I think it's next gen, it's fresher and it just feels different. So we're giving that a whirl. So I daily uploads on career mode and daily uploads on the new FM series, which of course will be coming up soon. As you saw, we won't go watch the Dortmund series, guys. You'll see why the new series coming up soon. So today's player is Amine Gouiri. If you've got a player you want to look at, guys, feel free in the Discord to give your player down below. Now, I'm not going to commit to doing a lot of videos going forward now, because I'm going to try and find the real gems of the game. So if you've got requests, feel free in the Discord section to put your players in there. But I would like, if you request, if you can put a screenshot in there of the player that you've seen. So ideally, it's a player you've seen develop in your own save, so I get an idea of what I'm looking at for development. Because obviously, that just helps out find those gems out. And I'm going to be doing some various simulations in my off time and doing rendering and video uploading to try and work those things out as well. So today's player is Gouiri, a player that I've never signed before actually on Football Manager. It's always a player that keeps coming up in my scouting reports. Never just signed him myself. So I took the liberty of doing a scout report on this guy for you. Obviously, like I said, I'm Man United. It's just for sake of continuity, I've gone with Man United. 2.5-star current ability, 3-star potential, maybe 4-star potential. He's a winger/striker. He can play either role, in my opinion. The current traits on him are runs ball on the left side, gets in penalty area, and cuts himself from left wing. So maybe make an easy claim for both striker or left winger. To be honest with you, what's his weak foot looking like? Very weak, well, not very weak. Weak on his left foot, very strong on his right foot. So bear that in mind when you're trying to sign this player. So he looks alright to me. 3 technical stats have been highlighted of all 15, which is fantastic. Good determination, spirited individual, good technique and composure and finish. So yeah, I think I've sort of realised, I think, that from watching more streams and more episodes of my own series, that the composure stat seems to be quite important this year. Finishing obviously is important as well, but I think that composure is really high. It seems to negate the finishing being low if that's the case in your player. So I don't know if you experience the same thing, guys, but it does feel like the same to me. It feels the same to me. Also, by the time this episode goes live, the Euros is started. Yay! And hopefully in England, well, guys, we all know it's coming home, don't we? I would do some around the Euros, but I've not had time, literally not had time with what's been going on with on YouTube. So, yeah, I will be streaming on different days, well, same days, but early morning streams, 11 AM streams, so that I can watch the Euros all the way through the day, because I've taken 2 weeks off to watch the Euros. That's why I've done that. So yeah, content's going to be hard to record. I'm going to have to sandwich it in the periods where there's no games. So yeah. So you can't sign in the first season because his contract. But let's see how he gets on in the first jump, guys. Let's have a look. Right, folks, he's 25 years old, and look at the stats. Holy moly, he looks very good, doesn't he, folks? The main 3 stats we showed at the start of the review were on 15 now on 16. 70 composure, great determination, flair, and off the ball, and technique, and really good physical stats as well. Low jump and reach, not a big issue really to me personally. Look at his tactics here. So runs ball down the left, gets into the opposition area, likes to break the offside trap, and cuts himself from both wings. They're playing on left wing at Liverpool right now. How good is he on the injury front? He's no major injuries other than the one he had in 2018, which is obviously not an injury that we can. What am I trying to say? It's not an injury that has happened during the simulations. Words fail me there for a second then. But yeah, not injured at all. So we cover our composure. They got him on a free transfer. I mean, all right. This is the bargain of the of FM21. There's no one better than this, unless they pay you money for him. Like, oh yeah, you take him. Here's some money. Take some money. Take him as well. What did? Yeah, no, right. What on earth? Anyway, we analyse. 14 goals, 5 assists in the first season with Nice. Then he got 11 and 6. Then 13 and 4. 17 and 3. And then 12 and 4. I mean, the stats on his technical, mental and physical are very, very good. And he just not getting the goals right now, which is slightly weird. I don't know why he's not getting the goals right now. I mean, he's not starting every game, but he's still playing a lot of games. He's got 12 goals off the fair, but you think he'd be getting more than that, wouldn't you, based on the stats he's currently got? But a free transfer, this is the downside of these videos. I can't work out why they've got him on a free transfer. I would assume he's falling out with the club and he won't renew his contract, and then Liverpool going, we'll have him then. That's what you'd assume. I doubt it's been like they just let it run down and then just panic and not realised. It's probably just some kind of disagreement with the club that's happened, but I don't know if that's the common thing or it's the one-off, guys. But this guy is probably going to get a 10 out of 10 rating because on this particular occasion, because nah, he won't. He'll probably get a 9, I think. But anyway, I want to see if he can get to 18 goal figures for a season. All right, folks. He's now playing for PSG. His valuation has gone down to 45.5, and this is basically his prime stats. A slight decrease in his physicality. So I'm going to give this guy a rating in this section of the review. So look at his injury record here. Again, nothing that's really concerning me overall. I'm quite happy with that. History, let's have a look. See here. So Liverpool 13 and 4, then 4 and 1, then 9 and 4. Goes to PSG, doesn't play much that season at all. And then it's 11 and 5, and then 4. Yeah, so I think this guy's been unlucky with the amount of football he's been playing. The stats definitely, you will get more out of this player. I'm certain. I'm just convinced he will. But for free transfer, I mean, it might be worth you guys keeping an eye on this contract and his situation at Nice, because it might be a thing that you could get doing yourself. I don't know if obviously it might be a rarity that happens, but hey, keep an eye on that. I can't believe it's a free transfer. Still can't believe that's the first time I've ever seen a player this quality go on these reviews, go to a free transfer. But yeah, any new traits on him here? No traits on him. I like him a lot. I think he's really, really good. I think he can easily play a striker or left winger. I think you could even start him on left wing, and then when his pace disappears, go to striker. And with that in mind, I'm going to go another jump here. I want to see if I'm right about this, because I feel like even at 32, 30, probably past 30, he can still do a job of striker. Let's find out. Alright, folks, he's now 33 years old. We're not going to dwell too much on this, because obviously he's now at the wrong age of for the review. But I still think this guy can be a striker. I think I'm still right in that. He's got the good off the ball. He's got the composure, the finishing and technique. He can definitely play in that role. Injury record, he's not injury prone at all, is he? Let's be honest. Nothing there that's really concerning me. So how did he get on at PSG then? So he got 11 and 5, then 4, goes to Atletico Madrid and gets 8 and 9, then 11 and 9. So he gets like 15 average goals season-ish around that figure. I think if you get this guy played more often, you're under your own tutelage, I think you can get more out of him. But a rating, I'll give him an 8. I don't think he's terrible, but I feel like there's more in him than we've seen here. But a free transfer. Let me know, guys, if this is the thing that happens a lot, because I've not seen this guy on a free transfer before. But again, even in his prime, not overly expensive. But again, when we get to this point here from Liverpool, from this point upwards, from Liverpool 26 to 27 onwards, you get into rounds of a different save. Every time you click, to be fair, Miles said it himself, when you click continue, every save is different. So earlier on is more of a general. I always think earlier on is getting more of an idea what's going to happen. But yeah, solid player. I think can play two positions. The plus side to him, like I said, Can play two positions, great mentals, good physicality. Striker back in his career. Negative side, maybe lack of goals. I think he should be scoring more goals, those kind of stats. But that could be down to management of him from the AI in this occasion. I'm sure if you guys managing yourself, you will be able to get more out of him. So thank you for watching, folks. If you enjoyed the episode, hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new as well for daily content on this channel. Live on Twitch on Wednesday, Friday, 11 AM starts now due to the Euros, because I'm taking a week off for the Euros, so I want to watch those games. That's why I booked 2 weeks off. And yeah, don't forget down below is the VOD channel and second channel for Resident Evil as well. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.